All right, welcome. This is a review of the Breeze Lodge hostel that I stayed at off Kangaroo Point in Brisbane. As soon as you walk in, you're greeted by very friendly staff that are extremely accommodating and willing to help you. This place was just built a couple months ago before I had stayed there. Here's a seating place and plenty of dry food storage where you can store your goods and you can lock them up. The kitchen is kind of small, but I never had an issue with that while I was there. This could become a problem later on once it's a little bit more popular, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm headed up to the first floor right here. Off to the right is a common space. You'll find this on every floor. You interact with only the people really that are on your floor during the day if you're just hanging out and lounging. I live down the hall there. And I like this setup because this is meant for relaxation, this hostel. You have a little kitchenette here with a mini fridge. Everything is brand spanking new. Very, very well thought out, this hostel, I believe. It was very comfortable and relaxing, which is what they were going for. The railing out here on the roof, they're putting some flags right before I left. There's a picnic table out here where you can have your breakfast or lunch, and also they provide a clothesline for drying your clothes if you don't prefer to dry them in the dryer. Right outside of my room was actually a laundry room, and there are cameras outside of the rooms, which are really nice in the hallways. As soon as you walk into the room, you have air conditioning or aircon. You have big lockers to store your giant backpacks, so security there. Even the footsteps on these bunk beds were square, which is huge. I mean, if you're stepping on those little round ones, they just hurt, stuck. Anyway, so the ensuite setup is beautiful. You don't have to wait for anyone to get out of the bathroom if you need to use the restroom, so I love that they partitioned it this way. All of the lighting here is automatic. Even though you see me struggling with it right there, I had to flick on the switch because there's a sign that says don't flick the switch, and I kept flicking it. Anyway. And underneath each bunk, you have your own individual outlet and a light, which is very convenient. You have blackout curtains, which is pretty standard in most hostels that I've found. They thought of a lot of little things like this. I love this. When you open the door and if someone's coming in drunk or something and they're not really being cautious, this door closes very quietly with a little click at the end, which is extremely nice, so you won't really get woken up. Here I'm headed off to the third floor where they have a lounging area, as you can see, and it has quite a nice little view of the surrounding area that you're in. Right down the street there's a Pineapple Hotel, which I went to quite a bit because they have cheap meals like $10 meals for lunch and $12 meals for dinner. They also have solar panels off here to the side, which I thought was really cool, and I wanted to show that off. So that wraps it up for the Breeze Lodge Hotel review. I would highly recommend anybody that kind of needs a break to get away from the natural hostel environment to go here and just relax and unwind. Another thing I didn't mention or show in any of these videos is the location of this place, and it seems like it's far out of the way, but you can just walk right down to the river and take a ferry, a free ferry, directly into the city. So it's kind of off the beaten path a little bit, but it's not so far away that it's inconvenient, I would say. So I'd highly recommend this place, and I hope you enjoyed this review. Please leave me a comment, subscribe if you're digging it, check out my other videos, and yeah, have a good day. Keep on traveling.